You haven't earned my respect yet, but you've managed to avoid my ire. What brings you to the conclusion I need a new scalp?
This one's my best one, I think. This one.
How should we celebrate?
By dying.
The coach.
Stevie Jack!
Hey, congratulations on the big win. That was some sick footwork knocking over Johnny Matheson. And that ugly oaf didn't stand a chance. You're a bruiser. I'm not exactly one of the Patriots. I just like to get tough now and then and toss a few boys around the gym. I try. Hey, what are you doing tonight? You want to come join Eric and I for a little post-game after party? Well, we might have acquired some of the private stash of alcohol that chemistry nerds brew up in hydroponics.
Ooh.
You care to walk the line of scientific possibility with us?
Yeah, you should
Anything
put some
is
on
better
your
than dealing with the constant
chest there.
circulation of drama in this damn vault. Whoa. Do you really mean that?
Don't use this one because she and Eric will die if you do.
You really think that? That's cool. I'm glad that you're one of my friends. Okay, you have a good night. Maybe I'll see you later?
No, you stay with your boyfriend. Alright, we gotta go see Chevy. Hello.
Oh, hey! You're here to see Chevy?
Hell yeah, I'm here to pick up a gun.
Whoa! Slow down there, Turbo. It's a fast way to get yourself thrown out of here. God damn.
Turbo.
We take security very seriously here. You should be aware of that. Well aware. I'll let you in to see the boss. Tread carefully, kid.
Alright, buddy. I don't think they care if you steal stuff
the
there.
Boy has been spitting out some salty hyperfood lately. It looks
Mistress,
good, but it tastes like
the player
ass.
that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent him.
Mistress.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes, of course.
I'm guessing he'll be back for the strap-on treatment later.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit?
Don't use any
And why
charisma
is it you
checks.
want to join Vault Security?
Born soldier.
Well spoken. You meet my expectations. I'll issue you your armor and sidearm. Be prepared to start your training in the morning. Do you have questions for me?
Ask her about the Wasteland
Dr. Rossman is
Scouts.
the one who decides who joins the Wasteland Scouts, and it's Sergeant Norman who approves and leads mission. Dr. Rossman will either be in the computer lab or in his home preparing for bed in the lower apartments. You should seek him out to hear
Upper
his stories.
apartments.
They may teach you something about serving me.
You really don't know anything about this vault, do you? Coach breaks. This
There are
one.
many
The
ways that
weapons.
I'll train you, physically and mentally. For now, I just might. There's a locker in the
Aha.
armory that stands out from the rest. That's our personal locker. I'll train you with them in the coming months, and that'll be... If ever anything is to happen to this place, you will have that key. Come here and use it.
Alright.
Great work out there today. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Make sure you get some cream for your asshole later. Oh yes, Johnny.
You motherfucker! The hell hell were you doing out on that fucking field? You nearly broke my fucking kneecap. I'm going to be flying at half-mast the rest of the goddamn night. I hope you're happy.
Oh, maybe you should play better.
Didn't mean to my ass. You're a patriot, I'm a barbarian. You jerk-offs are always gunning for us. I bet old Daddy Red State told you to bust my ass on purpose. We're the fucking B-team he uses as target practice. Why don't you go back there and suck his star-spangled dick? If you motherfuckers want a real fight, how about we settle it off court next time?
That's not a good idea, Johnny.
Yeah, right. You weren't even on the team until last night. Well then, I guess I'm a little sorry. But you do know that gun-toting blowhard is just using you, right? There's rumors he's planning to rig the Overseer's election. You know anything about that? Okay, well, how about this? I'm sorry for trying to jump all over you. I'm just sick of being treated like a basement dweller. So if I find out you've been helping Bragg's thugs for real, I'll bust your ass. Deal? Yeah, maybe after a few rounds of Med-X. Now get out of here and let me rest. How may I serve you, master?
Okay. Now we go to Dr. Rossman. Oh, we can talk to Ben, but my perception isn't high enough.
Alright, you have a good night.
Ben's a fucking cool guy. Make sure you take his box, though. Make sure your intelligence is like 7. Okay. Before you talk to Kira.
Hi? I'm a little busy right now. What's on your mind? Well, if you must know, I'm trying to... This mess is from productivity. Have you done something productive today, star player? Oh, well, okay. Smart jock. You should go talk to Dr. Rossman about that.
Don't make fun of her because she's sensitive as fuck.
I'm stuck here working on the pulse modulator for this pistol. But I have a kind of side project going on. I'm trying to piece together exactly what happened to our parents. Something went very wrong a long time ago, and we ended up here, in Vault 18. No one will tell me what happened, and honestly, I doubt they know. It all happened in a kind of rush. Go talk to Dr. Rossman, and ask him for permission to work on Maria. Then I can try to find out what happened.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, maybe. Dr. Rossman should be willing to help us out. He isn't very willing to tell us stories about the Wasteland Scouts or our adoption, though. Just be careful when you talk to him.
Alright, that will give you the Smart Jock perk. Taking the intelligence check, and then you go to Dr. Rossman with 7 charisma.
Hey kid, what in the hell are you doing in my computer lab?
Take the Smart Jock.
I see. Well, if you want to go...
Charisma.
Ha!
Ain't so good,
I guess
Doc.
you were trying to impress that girl with your big head, huh? Well, if it helps, get the smart kids to propagate that. I'll do it. You better be glad you chose that charm, kid. Truth be told, I set up these old networks for new students, just to test how bright they are. Turns out I'm more clever than I thought. Hold on, this'll take a while.
Alright, so for this you stand by Dr. Rossman's side for like 20 seconds or he won't. If you leave his side, he'll stop hacking for some reason. So just listen to him have a rage. Get him, Rossman. You got this. Alright, when the tier 2 terminals boot up, there should be one on one of the bottom corners. Oh, this one. Read this message and it has the quest what you want. Tier 2 terminal 4. 30 clicks for him. The place was a mess, demolition damage. The marks of fight that must have took place. The areas were caught by surprise by the force. No corpse was found. Everyone's dead or alive. Careful inspection allowed us to discover a hidden knot beyond one of the houses survivors were found inside. Just infants and toddlers, all in age between 2 and 4 approximately. You are one of them. They were wearing X-like marks. 4 of them had little blue pentagrams painted on their bodies in various places, seeming to indicate a family name. They were terrified. 2 kids named Jamie and Eric, the oldest of the bunch, told us the demons took their parents and left them behind. They were too scared to even talk about it. They said that the demon woman hit the 4 with the tattoos in the neck as soon as we got them out of that hole. It was like they just forgot it ever happened. They've been quiet on the subject ever since. Fortunately, no further tracks were found, and we were unable to determine what happened to the inhabitants. The settlement was small, and my best bet someone sold info on them to the passing slave caravan. Goddamn survivalists, probably they were involved in the process. They've been taking slaves left and right ever since that Ellis Dragon son of a bitch took after Rossman killed his leader, Boss Maxim, which is actually Ellis Dragon's dad, who used to be in the Brotherhood. With the NCR pushing into the region, getting ready to liquidate the Enclave hole that's north here, we have to be especially cautious. NCR winning the war with the Brotherhood, but just barely. Whole civilizations tearing apart towns, going back generations, like they're trying to turn the entire California wasteland into a farm for taxes and soldiers. After we blew up the ethanol reserves at Athens Tech, they've been on a campaign to absorb every last raider tribe from Washington to Texas. They're a ragtag organization just 80 years ago, now they're turning into a war machine. The NCR keeps pushing around raiders like dirt on a wet floor, and that dirt is starting to run off into the gutter of Athens Tech mine. Rossman petitioned the overseer and council, which ordered an emergency session to admit the orphan children as vault residents. These kids are our ancestors' blood. They're us. They may be dirty, starved, and terrified, but they're us. We're immediately rushing back out to scout the other 6 villages the raiders are trying to take revenge on our tribes. We need to know. But I get this feeling that this isn't a revenge thing or a desperate grab for manpower. I think someone or something is targeting our tribes to bait us. So, with that information, you can go to Kira.
I was looking through some of the terminal entries you unlocked, and you did find a few interesting notes. Did you find anything special on your end?
Sergeant Norman blamed the survivalists.
That's exactly what I expected. The survivalists. They keep slaves from what I'm told, hundreds of them. If our parents were captured during some long-forgotten battle, they were surely taken as prisoners. They may be scary, but all people have... Why the new California Republic hasn't decided to take them out? It does. It's very exciting. Now, I think I'm gonna turn in.
Yes, go turn in. Christ. Stop being so negative. I gotta talk to Rossman again about the Wasteland Scouts, which will get you another perk. I think he hit the bid. No.
Yep. There you are. What is it now, kid? So that's why you're bugging me. So, you want to join the elite few? Alright. Let's talk. You haven't earned my respect yet, but you've managed to avoid my ire. What brings you to the conclusion I need a new scout?
This one's my best one, I think. This one. Okay.
That's a long and complicated story. Truth is, I don't know. You deserve to, and I don't have the answers. The guilt kills me every time I think about it. You're a good kid. I'd like to tell you what I do know. 16 years ago, Sergeant Norman and I were following a tribal guide through Crestline Valley. We needed rest, and he knew a town. Once we got closer, he just stopped, went pale, and readied his gun. We followed him in. The old buildings used for shelter were wrecked, tents were torn, like a tornado stormed. Then there were all you kids. No one older than 8, scattered, hungry. Evanson and Norman grabbed your brother and sister, and we walked straight here. Took 2 days, and no one said a word about what we were doing. The rest is history, but I assure you, I didn't carry your ass almost 100 miles just to watch you go back out there and wind up dead. But one day, hopefully when it's safer, you'll get that chance.